Hi there, my name is Eleanor Kron and this is GSN 24 Live. Coming up in our sports news brief for today, in the Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season, week 22, Accra Lions rolled past Kotoko, hearts beating in Doma. In the under-20 AFCON, I'm confident with our current setup. That's one affair. Teachers officials to undergo safeguarding workshops ahead of CAF African Schools Football Championship Finals. Atletico Madrid prepared to make move for Thomas Partey. African stars fall short at the 2025 ITTF World Cup. Toby Amusan scheduled for Diamond League season opener in Yemen. Favorably faces tough test against fierce rival Julian Alfred at the Tom Jones Invitational. Now onto our stories in detail. The Ghana Premier League is entering its critical phase and cracks are beginning to show for some of the title hopefuls. Asante Kotoko, who led the table heading into March week 22, suffered a humbling 3-0 defeat to relegation-threatened Accra Lions. The Lions, fighting for survival all season, produced one of their best performances yet. Kotoko's only chance at a consolation goal was denied by goalkeeper Daniel Afo, who stopped a Kwame Opoku effort. The defeat is Kotoko's heaviest this season and sees them slip to third place on 47 points. They now turn their attention to a crucial clash against second-place Nations FC. For Accra Lions, the win is a lifeline. They climb out of a drop zone, sitting 14th with 29 points. Elsewhere, Hartlepool inconsistent form continued as they were beaten 2-0 by Aduana Stars in Doma. The Phobians have now lost 4 of their last 7 matches, winning just once in that run. They have dropped to sit on a table with 41 points. In other results, BBN Gold Stars claimed the top spot with a 2-0 victory over Bichem United. Black Satellite coach Desmond Ofer has expressed optimism ahead of the forthcoming Under-20 African Cup of Nations tournament. The tournament is set to take place in Egypt after initial host Ivory Coast pulled out on April 27th. The Black Satellite have been pitted in Group C alongside defending champions Senegal, DR Congo and Central African Republic. Ghana will begin its campaign on May 2nd with a clash against DR Congo before facing Senegal 3 days later. The group phase concludes for the Black Satellite with a tie against Central African Republic on May 8th. As part of the preparations for the tournament, the team, which has been training in Accra and Pram intermittently, partook in a tournament in Morocco. The process was undertaken to prune the large squad down to 21 players for the tournament and further assess the team. With the ever-growing standard of African football, the Confederation Africaine de Football (CAF) continues to put strong measures in place to ensure the sustainability and growth of the game on the continent. In just a few days' time, the governing body of African football will officially stage the CAF African Schools Football Championship Ghana 2025 in Accra, where a total of 8 nations in both the boys and girls under 15 age categories will contest continental honors. While football remains the center of attraction throughout the 4-day youth competition, set for 23rd and 26th of April, CAF is equally investing time and resources into the safety and well-being of the players who are all 15 years of age and younger. In line with creating a safe and secure environment for the football development, the CAF Safeguarding Workshops will be one of the key events set to take place where local school teachers and team safeguarding officers will undergo a 2-day workshop on the 21st to the 22nd of April ahead of the start of the competition. Also expected to make an appearance at the workshops will be CAF legend Clémentine Touré of Côte d'Ivoire, Robert Kidiabo of DR Congo, Abedi Pele, Asamoah Gyan and Adjoa Bayo all of Ghana, Amanda Dlamini of South Africa and Karim Hugwe of Tunisia will be present throughout the 4-day competition in Accra. Atletico Madrid are the latest Spanish club to show interest in Ghana midfielder Thomas Partey ahead of the summer transfer window. The Arsenal star current deal expires at the end of the season, and the English giants are yet to offer him a new contract. Despite his outstanding performances for the club this season, the Gunners have been reluctant in offering him a deal, allowing other teams to show interest in the 31-year-old. Partey could reunite with his former coach and club Atletico Madrid this summer as the Spanish Giants make effort to allow him rejoin the club. According to Spanish media outlet Marca, Atletico Madrid are eager to make a move for the Ghanaian and make him the fulcrum of the next season's team. It is also believed that the club will hand him an improved offer should he decide to leave Arsenal. The experienced midfielder led the Blancos in 2020 after the club failed to improve his contract as Arsenal came calling. Despite the disappointment of his departure, the club would take inspirations from former players like Antoine Griezmann and Felipe Luis, who left and came back to make history with Diego Simeone's team. This season, Partey has scored 4 Premier League goals and was superb in form in the UEFA Champions League quarter-final clashes against Real Madrid. In other news, Nigeria's Quadri Haruna and Egypt's Dina Mashraf, Omar Asa and Hannah Gouda all failed to make it past the group stage. Hopes were high for Africa's table tennis elite at the 2025 ITTF World Cup in Macau, China, but those dreams were dashed early as the continent's top contenders bowed out in the first round. Quadri Haruna, Dina Mashraf, Omar Asa and Hannah Gouda failed to make it past the group stage in the tournament, showcasing the gap between Africa's best and the global powerhouses of the sport. Though hard-fought and laced with moments of brilliance, the defeat highlights the work still needed for African players to consistently compete at the highest levels of international table tennis. In athletics, world record holder Tobi Amusan is scheduled to make a 100 meters hurdle season debut at the Xiamen Diamond League on April 26th. Amusan, who now trains with renowned coach Glenn Mills in Jamaica, already ran her first race of the season in the women's 100 meters event, which she won at the Velocity Fest 16 in Kingston, clocking a time of 11.28 seconds. Following her impressive performance, the multiple medal-winning hurdler has been off action and was absent at the inaugural Grand Slam track in Kingston. Amusan will be gunning to return to winning ways in a trademark event in Xiamen, her first competition in it since failing to make the Olympic final in Paris. In our last story, in Nigeria female athlete, the women's 200 meters event at Tom Jones Invitational on Saturday, April 19th, will be a race to anticipate between star sprinters Favour Flee and Juliana Alfred as they rekindle their rivalry from college days. Both running for the first time in the event this season, they will be gunning not just for the needed win to extend their head-to-head battle against each other, but also for impressive times to work on for the rest of the season ahead of the World Championships in Tokyo this summer. Ofli and Alfred last raced each other in the Paris Olympics 200 meters final, where the Nigerian sensation sadly missed out on a podium placement with a 6th place finish, while St. Lucia's Golden Girl blazed the silver medal, adding to her historic 100 meters gold. Despite Alfred's new class as a world-renowned sprinter, the duo have had a healthy rivalries between each other since college days, and Ofli will be aiming for a famous win to prove her position as one of the world's best female sprinters in the event. This is what I have for you for now. Do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more.